Music at the Intersection is a new festival that will showcase the best of Missouri musical talent. Joining us from Grand Center, Inc. is Vice President Michelle Stevens and Kransberg Arts Center Director of Operations, Chris Hansen. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Tons of stuff going on at the intersection of art and culture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me more. So what do you all do at Grand Center, Inc.?
At Grand Center, Inc., we help facilitate the redevelopment of the Grand Center neighborhood.
Okay.
And we also do some arts programming.
Okay, and then you have a district portion of it, right?
Right. Well, the district is the entire neighborhood.
Okay.
So it's about a 4-block area that houses 14,000 theater seats, 14 visual arts organizations, public media, nonprofit arts organizations, museums, the symphony, the Fox Theater, Kransberg Arts Center.
Right. So the Kransberg Arts Center brings us to you. And so you all are teaming up to do a huge musical event and things like that. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, Music at the Intersection kicks off this Friday night, July 17th at 5 p.m. We'll kick it off with a happy hour in Strauss Park.
Okay.
Marquise Knox and his blues band.
So Strauss Park is right there in front of Jazz at the, is it still called Jazz at the Bistro?
It's the Harold and Dorothy Stewart Center for Jazz Education, I believe. Is the correct
It takes St. Louisans a long time to get new names. Right.
But it houses the Fearing Jazz Bistro.
Right, exactly. Okay, so that's the park that's right there.
That's correct.
Okay.
And the festival will kick off there. Urban Chestnut will be sampling out some great beers. Marquise Knox Band will be playing.
Love it.
And then everyone will break out into the venues. So you'll have the stage at KDHX activated, Jazz at the Bistro, the Kransberg Arts Center. And then we'll bring our retail partners together, so you'll have Vito's, Dooley's, The Dark Room, Lucha. We'll all have live entertainment. The entertainment starts at 5 p.m. It'll go till about midnight in some of the venues.
Love it.
And it's staggered and programmed in a way that you can actually take in just about every single act. So I believe we have about 12 acts performing on Friday, roughly. And if you time it right, you should be able to go to all the venues and take it in. There'll be fantastic food and drink in each of the venues, and I think just a great atmosphere. And really, this was a collaboration between a number of arts organizations, in particular Jazz St. Louis, Grand Center, KDHX, and the Kransberg Arts Center. So our teams have come together to produce the event.
And what did each organization contribute?
You know, top down. I mean, from every part of a festival production, from ideation to conceptualizing it, whiteboarding it, figuring out what works, what doesn't, booking it, putting the grants together, finding the sponsorship, and then on the day of, we'll operate it.
Is it free?
It is free.
It is
Oh,
free.
excellent. So tell me, why did you guys come up with this idea? Like, tell me more about the brainstorming and the ideation portion of it. Why is this going to be like a great thing for St. Louis? Because it sounds like it's going to be awesome.
Well, obviously we want to introduce all of St. Louis to the wonderful offerings we have in the Grand Center District. And so this is an opportunity for us to showcase some outstanding world-class venues, some of the restaurants in the neighborhood, and give people a chance to sample some venues that they might not attend otherwise.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So this is the first year in doing it, right?
It is the first year.
Okay. Where can people park? That's always...
There's a ton of parking in the
I'm
Grand
glad that
Center
you're telling me
neighborhood.
that. Okay.
There's street parking. The parking lots will be open. There's several parking garages, so parking is not in short supply. In the
Okay,
district.
perfect. So you have that huge event that's coming up. What else do you guys do that the public might not really know about?
Well, we have First Fridays. The first Friday of every month, the museums and galleries are open until I believe it's
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Wow.
And they're free.
Okay.
They try to coordinate a lot of their exhibit openings for the First Fridays. So that's another great opportunity for people to venue hop in the neighborhood and sample all the offerings.
I love it. We're going to talk more about everything that's going on in Grand Center. Stay tuned to STL Live. There is more with Music at the Intersection right after this.